Alright, here we go. Another day at the office. Hey, what are we reviewing today? It's the new Naked Gun. What? You know, the new Naked Gun. Directed by Akiva Schaffer, starring Liam Neeson, the remake of the 1988 David Zucker film starring Leslie Nielsen. Are you okay? That's a comedy. Well, yes. I don't know how to review a comedy. What is this? I've never reviewed a comedy. What? Sure you have. You've been writing reviews for ratingsgamemusic.com, link below, for years now. You've definitely reviewed a comedy in that time. Let's see. Never. Not even once. Hollywood doesn't make theatrically distributed comedies anymore. They outsourced that to Blockbuster Films, and streaming platforms picked up the scraps. I've never had the opportunity to watch a comedy in theaters, much less laugh at one, much less critically analyze one and ascertain what is funny about it. I have never reviewed a comedy! You reviewed Paddington in Peru a few months ago. Oh, great movie. Does a comedy review mean that I have to tell funny jokes? Why start now? Oh, right. Hey, are we doing that YouTuber thing where you talk to another version of yourself? Because I don't think people like that, man. Are you really hanging a lantern on this tired bit right now? Are you hanging a lantern on hanging a lantern right now?
Police Squad in color.
Welcome back, folks. My name is Will with Ratings Game Music, and today we are talking about a very special film, Akiva Schaffer's brand new The Naked Gun.
That was awesome.
If you're not familiar with The Naked Gun, it was a series of satire, spoof, absurdist slapstick comedies back in the 80s and early 90s.
In this city, there's crime on every street. But one man has seen enough.
It starred Leslie Nielsen, one of the greats of the comedy genre. This will be great for the show. It starred Leslie Nielsen, one of the greats of the genre. He started out as a dramatic actor in the 50s, segued into being a complete deadpan icon during the 70s and 80s with films like Airplane and The Naked Gun.
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
Several decades later, the franchise is getting a reboot, and that might sound like a stupid idea, but they got the stupidest people imaginable to work on it, and somehow that all culminates into one of the best theatrical viewing experiences I've had this year.
You wrote that. Pretty fun in there, man. I forgot how fun it is. Kind of makes me think that I fucking hate farming.
Let's break down the top 5 things about The Naked Gun 2025. Number 5, Hark! A comedy. At long last, a theatrically released, big budget, absolutely ridiculous comedy. So much of comedy these days has been relegated to streaming platforms. You'll always hear these people opining about how, oh, you can't make these jokes anymore and everyone's too politically correct. And none of that is true. It's just that people stopped showing up in theaters to see comedies. So now you'll get like a dozen comedies every month on Netflix and they're all fucking terrible. But you'll get one comedy released theatrically every year.
Ow, fuck! Did we still get the money?
No one goes to see it, so then the studios don't greenlight any more comedy movies. Well, guess what? The Naked Gun snuck through.
Hamilton as Abraham Lincoln.
Partially because it's an established brand, partially because of the people associated with it. It gets through, and it's easily the goofiest wide release movie that we've had in at least half a decade, if not longer.
Take a chair.
Thank you.
It's completely ridiculous and absurd, and it's all the better for it. Hopefully, it retrains audiences to learn how valuable a theatrical viewing of a great comedy film can be. Number 4, we need to talk about Lorne Balfe's score. Lorne Balfe is an incredible modern composer. He's worked on a lot of the latter Mission Impossible films. He's done incredible stuff all across the board, and he's scoring the Naked Gun, and that is indicative of this film. Balfe's score is wonderful. He takes a lot of the classic elements from the original score and interweaves them into more modern elements that are hearkening to his work on Mission Impossible and to the sonic soundscapes of things like the John Wick franchise. Naked Gun 2025 is kind of a spoof of a lot of different areas of the action noir subgenres, and it works incredibly well because Balfe's score plays it completely straight in the same way that Leslie Nielsen did in the original films and in the same way that Liam Neeson does here, which we'll get to in just a second. But by playing it so straight, it makes it all the funnier, and his score is wonderful. Number 3, we're gonna talk about the cast. So the cast of The Naked Gun is stellar. You have Pamela Anderson as kind of the femme fatale of the noir story.
This oven is disgusting.
You have Paul Walter Hauser as Liam Neeson's cohort.
Hey, Dad. Boy, do I miss you.
You have Danny Houston as the film's antagonist, and he's absolutely stellar in it. You have Kevin Durand as his right-hand henchman, who doesn't get a ton of play, but his biggest scene is absolutely hysterical, and he knocks it out of the park. The cast here is wonderful, which brings us to our second point. He needs a point all his own. Number 2, Liam fucking Neeson. Liam Neeson takes over the role of Leslie Nielsen here, which are some incredibly big shoes to fill.
It's a topsy-turvy world, Jane. And maybe the problems of two people don't amount to a hill of beans, but this is our hill. And these are our beans.
But he is astounding in the role. There's the metatextual element of Neeson having been such a big action star for the course of the last few decades.
Once you kill a man for revenge, there's no going back.
And bringing that same kind of very gravitas-filled delivery here in service of a very different kind of film is inherently funny.
You want, little one. Your ass.
Naked Gun as a film is simultaneously satirizing like the noir films of the 40s, the action films of the 80s, and more modern stuff like John Wick and Mission Impossible, and Neeson's own films, which makes it all the better that he's at the center of this. His delivery is pitch perfect. He's out on the farthest fucking limb you can imagine, but he never falters.
Detective Frank Drebin. Thanks.
He seems like he's completely confident in everything that he's doing performance-wise, and that's exactly why it works. If there was even a shred of doubt or self-awareness to this performance, the whole movie would have fallen flat.
Hi, Daddy. It's me, Frank Jr. Love you.
Neeson gives what might be the performance of his fucking career here. He's absolutely incredible. Which brings us to number 1, my biggest point, Akiva Schaffer's undying dedication to the bit. So, they don't make comedy movies like for theatrical distribution anymore, period, but they super don't make slapstick, goofy-ass comedies like this for theatrical distribution.
I need a bathroom. I need this room immediately.
There's a line, man.
Police business. Oh, I'm gonna ruin another suit.
This is very much a film in some ways that feels like it was pulled out of a time capsule and released in theaters, but in other ways feels so distinctly modern. It does speak to modern issues. It has interesting themes at its heart, amidst all the jokes and goofiness.
Says you served 20 years for man's laughter.
You mean manslaughter?
Must have been quite the joke.
The script is just incredible. It's throwing jokes at you at such an insane rate, and 90% of them land with aplomb. They are just constantly, it's a breakneck pace, and it's so funny, and it builds and builds and builds to this crescendo of jokes
Rest assured.
where in the third act, it feels like they're coming at you every 5 seconds, and every single one of them is a haymaker. It's just absolutely astounding what they're able to pull off here. I haven't laughed this hard at a movie in a theater in several years. It was genuinely incredible, and that's a testament to Akiva Schaffer's writing and his direction. So many of the jokes come through visual language. So many of the jokes that do come at light speed are in the background of shots. There's also just ingenious set pieces throughout. I don't want this to be a review where I sit here and tell you all the jokes that I thought were funny.
You
You remember in Something Wild when Melanie Griffith had you handcuffed?
But I can't not mention, like, the snowman dream sequence in the middle of the movie, which sounds fucking insane if you haven't seen the movie, but go see the movie and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's one of the most ingenious uses of film form of the last year. There's literally like a dozen different moments in the film that are worthy of praise in their own right and deserve to be studied by filmmakers, comedy or not. Nake Gun is incredible. I couldn't be happier with it. I love the original films. I love Leslie Nielsen.
Everywhere I look, something reminds me of her.
Obviously, yeah, I absolutely adored this. The grade it's getting is an easy A. It's the easiest fucking A I've ever given. Nake Gun knocks everything out of the park. It does so with panache and ambition, and it's so fucking funny. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all of the things below. I appreciate it so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day!
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Hey. Hey! Yes? Were you not watching this whole time? I got the gist. Did I do it? Did I land the comedy review? Sure. Great, because I'm sure there will be a lot more theatrically released big-budget slapstick comedies in the near future, right? Right? Hey, is this back and forth thing, is this something that we're gonna do from now on? Fuck no. Yeah.